Dealing with a spouse who exhibits narcissistic traits can be a challenging and emotionally draining experience. Narcissism is characterized by a grandiose sense of self-importance, a lack of empathy, and a constant need for admiration. Living with a narcissistic spouse can lead to feelings of frustration, confusion, and even emotional trauma. However, understanding narcissism and implementing effective strategies can help you maintain your emotional well-being and manage your relationship more effectively. In today's video, we'll discuss some strategies that you can implement in order to safeguard your emotional well-being and establish healthy relationship management within your marriage and relationship. So, let's dive in. 1. Educate yourself. Fully understand narcissism. The first step in dealing with a narcissistic spouse is to educate yourself about the nature of narcissism. Recognize that narcissistic behavior is often rooted in deep-seated insecurities, and it's a coping mechanism to mask these vulnerabilities. Familiarize yourself with the traits of narcissism, such as self-centeredness, lack of empathy, manipulation, and a need for constant validation. Read books and listen to podcasts that can give insight into the world of a narcissist. 2. Set boundaries. Establish clear limits. Healthy boundaries are crucial when dealing with a narcissistic spouse. Clearly define what behavior is acceptable and what isn't. Communicate your boundaries assertively but calmly, emphasizing how specific actions affect you emotionally. Remember, a narcissist might test these boundaries, but maintaining them is essential for your emotional well-being. But, no matter what, stand firm. 3. Focus on self-care. Prioritize your well-being. Because a narcissist can be so needy and self-absorbed, living with a narcissistic spouse can take a toll on your mental and emotional health. Because they have a constant need for attention, it is imperative to prioritize self-care activities that help you recharge and maintain a positive mindset. Engage in hobbies you enjoy, exercise regularly, practice mindfulness, and seek support from friends, family, or a therapist. It may be tough in the beginning to prioritize yourself because you may seem to lose a sense of identity. But it is very necessary that you take care of yourself, seeing that in some cases narcissists are not capable of looking after your needs. 4. Choose your battles. Have strategic communication. Narcissistic individuals often thrive on conflict and attention. Instead of engaging in every disagreement, choose your battles wisely. Focus on essential matters and approach discussions calmly and rationally. Keep in mind that trying to change a narcissist's core personality is usually futile, so your goal should be effective communication rather than changing them. Also, making sure that you establish firm boundaries will prevent the narcissist from gaslighting you in conversation. So, in conversation, you may say something like, "Before we start, I want to establish some clear boundaries. I will not allow you to manipulate the conversation. We will state the facts and we will both take accountability and responsibility for our part with the facts that are being presented." 5. Manage expectations. Avoid unrealistic hopes. It is essential to recognize the possibility that a narcissistic partner will not undergo significant transformation. Having expectations that are not reasonable might result in disappointment, which can then lead to greater aggravation. Instead of trying to influence your partner, you should concentrate on mastering your own reactions and feelings. 6. Seek support. Reach out for help. Though dealing with a narcissistic spouse might result in feelings of isolation, don't be afraid to reach out for support from loved ones, friends, and even trained specialists. While dealing with a narcissist, it is helpful to consult a therapist who has previous experience working with clients who have narcissistic personalities. This professional may offer advice and methods for overcoming the difficulties you are experiencing. 7. Practice emotional detachment. Protect yourself. Narcissists often have a way of making you feel responsible for their emotions and actions. Practicing emotional detachment doesn't mean you stop caring, but it involves creating a mental barrier to protect yourself from emotional manipulation. Remind yourself that you are not responsible for their behavior or emotional state. 8. Consider couples therapy, professional support. If you're open to it, couples therapy can be beneficial in providing a structured environment for communication and conflict resolution. However, finding a therapist experienced in dealing with narcissism is crucial, as standard couples therapy techniques might not be effective. So, make sure that research thoroughly. 9. Explore your options. Assess the relationship. At some point, you might need to assess whether staying in the relationship is healthy for you. If narcissistic behavior becomes excessively toxic and harmful to your emotional well-being, it might be necessary to consider separation or divorce. 10. Prioritize your well-being. Your happiness matters. Remember that your emotional well-being and happiness are paramount. While it's essential to understand and manage your narcissistic spouse's behavior, it's equally important to prioritize your own mental health. If the relationship becomes too detrimental, there is no shame in prioritizing your well-being and making decisions that lead to a healthier and happier life. 11. Enough is enough. Put an end to accepting gifts and apologies. Narcissists are skilled at using gifts and apologies as tools to regain favor and control. They understand that their behavior has caused discomfort, and in an attempt to maintain their perceived superiority, they might present you with lavish gifts or offer apologies that seem heartfelt. However, it's essential to recognize that these actions are often part of a cycle aimed at reasserting dominance, rather than truly acknowledging their wrongdoing. Bluntly refusing their attempts to win you back through gifts and transient apologies sends a powerful message. It establishes your boundaries and communicates that you are not easily swayed by superficial actions. This refusal reflects your commitment to seeking genuine change and a healthier relationship dynamic, one that is built on mutual respect, empathy, and open communication. Dealing with a narcissistic spouse requires patience, self-awareness, and resilience. While you cannot change their behavior, you have the power to manage your responses and protect your emotional well-being. Through education, self-care, effective communication, and seeking support, you can navigate the challenges of living with a narcissistic partner while maintaining your emotional equilibrium. While the path ahead may be challenging, it's a path that empowers you to regain control over your emotions and assert your worth. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. Many others have faced similar challenges and have emerged stronger, more self-aware, and better equipped to navigate the complexities of relationships. Let your story be one of resilience and growth, an inspiring testament to your determination to live a life defined by authenticity and emotional freedom. As you continue on this path, always prioritize your well-being, and never lose sight of your own happiness. You have the power to shape your life, to set the course for a future filled with healthier relationships and genuine connections. So, stand tall, embrace your strength, and know that you're taking the steps toward a brighter and more fulfilling relationship. Our mission here at Motivate My Marriage is to revitalize love and empower bonds. Thanks for watching Motivate My Marriage. Please be sure to like, subscribe and share.